Okay, here we go, everybody. I hope you're ready for this. The best value ever. Wait until you see this offer. We've never done this before, so it's going to be very exciting. For those of us, I wait to restock this. A lot of us do, because I drink one of these I drink a shake every single morning. This is my breakfast. When I want to take weight off, because a lot of times I do it to maintain, but when I want to get pounds off, I do this breakfast and lunch, and I eat one meal a day. And these are the yummiest, most delicious meals. Now, here's the offer today. We have several choices available. You can do a 30, a 50, you can do a 100, a 200, or a 300. Most of us...
A 20, a 50.
Or a 20, a 50, a 100, a 200, or a 300. Now, if you do the 300, I'm going to start with this one because this is what most of us want. The 300, we have 3 yummy flavors. And we have chocolate, vanilla, or coffee.
But I want to let everyone know, for the 20, it's just 20 meals.
Yes.
For the others, you get 50 meals and say 50 capsules of our most popular supplement to support weight loss. That's our energy and fat metabolism factors. Or that's why it says 50 plus 50. So you get 100 meals and 100 of energy and fat metabolism factors. You get 200 meals and 200 of energy and fat metabolism factors. Or 300 meals at one a day that lasts you almost a year. And again, it's not even $1 a meal. I have lots of reviews that say that this product is the only thing that got them through tough financial times, because not only was it rich in nutrition and delicious, but amazingly enough, it was the most affordable way they could find to eat.
Yeah. So if you do the 300 meals, this is 300 meals. If you do the 300 meals, you have choices. You can do all chocolate, you can do all vanilla, you could do all coffee, or you do one of each. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to order the 300 meals, and I'm going to get 100 of the vanilla, 100 of the coffee, and 100 of the chocolate meals. Because then you get, again, a lot of each of the yummy flavors.
If you have a favorite.
Yeah, just all chocolate.
I think what ends up happening is, interestingly enough, it kind of gets divided up almost equally between all vanilla, say the most popular is the 300 size, but all vanilla or all chocolate or all coffee or one of each.
Yes.
And
then remember, as you said, Andrew, this is Andrew's top selling weight loss product.
I don't even like to call it weight loss product. What it does is it looks at the science in our body of what weight loss is all about. So if you've made the decisions to change what you're taking in food, if you've made the decisions even to exercise as well, then you make sure now you have the nutrients, the B vitamins, the carnitine, which is essential for all mobilization, moving, and burning of fat. So it's designed to also give you the botanicals that are the botanicals that combat fatigue, the botanicals that support positive outlook, because weight loss is tough and challenging. It's one of the toughest things. And it should be. The reason why our nature is sort of to gain weight, and that's why so many of us have managed to do so. So it's sort of against our nature, with food being so abundant, it's sort of against our nature to lose weight. So that is what we try to do with this product, is take advantage of our nature and use that understanding of how our bodies work to achieve the weight loss and make it easier, make it more enjoyable, but there's no escaping the basic science, and that's what we follow here.
Okay, so just to finish up, so you know you're getting the 300 meals, the 200 meals, the 100 meals, or the 50 meals. If you're ordering any of those sizes, you're getting that many capsules of energy fat metabolism. But wait, there's more. So along with that, you are also going to be getting the brand new cookbook. I love this cookbook. This is filled with all kinds of delicious, amazing, healthful, new recipes. It's called Everyday Eating with Muriel and Andrew. Our favorite meals made healthy and delicious.
And that's Muriel doing her thing. And Muriel's, she's a cordon bleu trained chef. And everybody thinks that I'm like this crazy fit person. Muriel is a crazy fit person, and so she's sort of this interesting
combination. She's in fabulous shape. She's amazing.
Oh, she's this interesting combination of a great chef, but also an incredibly healthy chef. And she did a little book signing the other day in Malibu, because people who got her books and things. So
people love these books.
And that's her doing I'm salivating. That's her doing the little Chinese chicken salad that I love.
Okay.
Love.
So you get the cookbook included.
All sizes except the 20. The try.
Okay. And then there's one more thing. For the 300 meals. 300 meals.
Never done this before.
You're getting this home for $33. It's under $200 for 300 meals, plus a 300 energy fat metabolism, plus the cookbook, and here's the clincher. If you want to order an additional 300 meals, we will take another $20 off.
What I noticed last year, several thousand people got a second 300 supply.
Oh.
So I thought, wow,
Why
they
not?
got a second 300 supply. We should
They
make
want
it,
to get a year's worth.
we should make it even more affordable. They might be sharing it with someone. They might be having 2 meals a day, whatever it might be. So what I thought is, as long as so many people were doing that, we might as well make it even more affordable. So if you choose to get a second 300 count supply, that second 300 meal supply is going to be $20 less.
Yeah, because it's true. I mean, if you're going to do 2 a day, then 600 meals, you know, that's going to last you 300 days.
And by the way, so that means the first 300 count is that's about 60 cents a meal. Plus, remember, you're also getting almost a year's supply of energy and fat metabolism factors, and you're getting the cookbook. So when you start looking at that, a meal replacement like this, when you look at the vitamins and minerals in it, all the ingredients, the quality of the soy protein that we use, and soy protein is the best protein for supporting a weight loss program. By the way, we also have available, you can find it on hsn.com, a whey protein version of this for those of you who might be allergic to soy. So we also do a whey protein version of this. But in terms of weight loss, the most affordable way to do it and the most supportive way to do it is the soy protein version we have right here. But to think that with, say, the 2 largest, the 200 or the 300 meal supply, that you're not even at $1 a meal. And if you deduct the cost of the energy and fat metabolism factors of the cookbook, you're really somewhere around 40 cents a meal. 40 cents a meal. It's back to like the McDonald's of the 1960s, where you get a change back from your dollar. That's an absolutely incredible opportunity to save. And when it comes to meal replacements, they might seem sort of passé or something like that, but when it comes to the science, and I'll read some science from clinical medical journals that talk about meal replacements being the most reliable science that we could all take advantage of to achieve weight loss. Yeah. And so that's what we do here.
Yeah, under 75 calories a meal. Let me show you the pricing, because that's it. I mean, at the end of the day here, it's all about the savings. So you're deciding 20 meals, 50 meals with 50 capsules, 100 meals with 100 capsules, 200 meals with 200 caps, or the 300 meals with the 300 caps. And remember, all of these get a cookbook. If you order this one and you want an additional 300, this goes down to $179.90. But look, here's the regular pricing. Here's the today's special pricing. Here is your savings. Everybody is going for this big one. And the one thing I want to point out to you, if you do the big one, I have a feeling we are going to lose the choice first, where you get one of each. You get a 100 meal vanilla, 100 meal chocolate, and a 100 meal coffee, right? So you get 100 of each if you'd like. Or if you are a chocolate girl and or guy, and you just want all chocolate, do it. All vanilla, do it. I like them all. I like to mix these up. The vanilla, I love to throw fruit in it. The chocolate is so yummy if you throw a banana in there. Sometimes I put a scoop of peanut butter in there. Fantastic. The coffee, I'm a coffee person. I love coffee. It's delicious hot, by the way, the coffee. And the chocolate's delicious hot. So you will be so amazed when you see how yummy these are, and they really work, because when you drink it, you're full. You feel satisfied. This is not empty calories. They're nutritious. Well, so you feel so good. You're fueling your body, and you are going to lose weight. You are going to lose weight because you're cutting out hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of calories a meal. And it's delivering the calories appropriately. Yeah. And it is the lowest calorie meal replacement you're going to find. Less than 70 calories. It varies a little because we have so much flavor in these, the actual caloric content varies. That's how much flavor. Most meal replacements taste terrible because flavor is extremely expensive. Terrible. But I realize no matter how scientifically wonderful this product is, if it doesn't taste wonderful, no one's ever going to use it. And I have literally hundreds and hundreds of reviews here, and we have just one whole group of reviews that specifically talk about flavor. Then we have reviews that talk about weight loss, and there are dozens and dozens of people who've lost over 100 pounds using this. But the weight loss isn't what proves the sort of the worth of a meal replacement. Really the compliance, the fact that it's reordered, that's what proves a meal replacement. And this is a product that's enjoyed. And if this product is enjoyed, it will be used. And if this product is used, it will work. Mm-hmm. What I just wanted to go over some of the basic science, and then I'll actually mix up a few, because it's also, you're not going to find a meal replacement that's easier to mix. It mixes instantly, and that's specifically how we went about designing it. It's more costly to do it that way, but you want a product that's going to be easy to use, because you might not always have access to a blender. You could do this in a shaker cup. I've literally done this when I'm traveling with my finger in a glass.
or the back of your toothbrush. That's how easily it will mix. But if we look here, it's 63 to 70 calories. It mixes quickly and easily, and it does. If you don't believe me, get it home. You can send it back if you don't love it. Rich, delicious, and filling. By the way, many people are concerned because most products that use soy protein, it's GMO soy. I'd say probably 90+% of the soy out there is GMO. Ours is non-GMO. So just so you know, that's the only way we would go here. So it's non-GMO soy protein, which is the most expensive soy protein, but this is still amazingly affordable.
Yes.
It's low in sodium. It's low in fat. 0 grams of trans fat, 0 grams of saturated fat, 0 grams of cholesterol. These are all unique and amazing attributes here. Less than 8 grams of carbohydrate. Yep, my typical diet, I watch the carbs and I watch the sugar.
Me too.
So I would not make a meal replacement that was high in carbs or sugar. So it's less than 8 grams of carbohydrate, less than 30 carbohydrate calories per meal, 26 essential vitamins and minerals, 100% of the RDA of vitamin C and E. 100%.
Amazing.
200% of the RDA of B12 because it's so critical for energy and weight loss. 50% of the RDA of D3. 50% of the RDA of all B vitamins and biotin. The leading multivitamins don't give you that in terms of biotin. And 25% of the RDA of even calcium and magnesium. The leading multivitamins don't give you that much calcium, magnesium, most of them. So it's incredibly rich in terms of all the nutrients. In fact, this chart behind me lets you know the vitamin and mineral content. So if you just looked at the cost of these per day, literally at pennies a day, and realize you're getting this much nutrition in terms of vitamins and minerals, you'd look at the vitamins and minerals, and that alone is worth the investment in this product in terms of giving you the vitamins and minerals you want.
So about 90% of the orders so far are this big one. If you want the big one, I would order it pronto. This is for $33 on FlexPay. Free shipping and handling to get home 300 delicious, yummy, wonderful meals. You will do this. You will enjoy this. If you have anybody in your family who's wanting to lose weight, a husband, a teenager, anybody who's trying to lose weight, what I like, because I am like everybody else, I love food. I love to eat. I've tried every diet under the sun, and I've honestly learned the only way I've been able to lose weight and keep weight off is by reducing calories. That is the absolute bottom line. You have to take in fewer calories if you're going to lose weight, period. That's it. And this is the easiest way I have ever found to reduce my calories because they're so good. You don't even have to think. The guesswork is out. You're not buying fancy meals and cooking a separate thing for you. So if you do 1 or 2 of these a day and then eat a healthy meal for dinner, you are on your way. Those pounds are going to come off. And you don't feel deprived, and it's fun, and you feel full. I like how I feel energized when I'm doing this because you wait. When you start drinking them, they just make you feel terrific. A treat, a lot of times in the afternoon when I feel like I want something sweet, I want a treat at night. Right now, you always want to go make a bowl of ice cream. Forget it. Go make one of these. They are so low in calorie. They're so satisfying. You have to have the tools on hand, though. So now you're going to have this on hand. And remember, not only do you get 300 meals for $33 on FlexPay, you are getting 300 of the energy and fat metabolism factors. This is a brilliant product. This is one of Andrew's most popular and successful products when it comes to
I take a capsule of that. I'm someone who doesn't need to lose weight, but I take a capsule of that before I exercise because it has all the components, because what we forget is the energy metabolism for exercise is the same metabolism for weight loss. A smart athlete wants to burn fat because that's the highest quality source of energy in our body. So that's why it's called energy and fat metabolism factors, because it's designed to help you mobilize that fat, to help you engage in that energy metabolism, because it's one and the same. Losing weight, burning fuel for energy, it's one and the same. What I wanted to do quickly, before I'll start mixing up some mixes in a few moments to show you that there is nothing like this product in terms of how easy it mixes and how rich it is, how flavorful it is, and it comes with a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. If you don't like the flavor, you could send it right back and it will have cost you absolutely nothing. When you look at any of these sizes, meal replacements, their volume, there's a lot of volume. So when we send you that large container, I think that's more than 10 pounds.
And it's free.
Free shipping.
Look at the size of this.
And if you got a second one, we take $20 off, and it's still free shipping.
Sending you 3, if you're doing the big 300 meal, you're getting 3 of these.
Yep.
Oh my goodness, and there's zero, not a penny for shipping and handling. Plus you get the energy and fat metabolism, plus you get the cookbook, and if you'd like to get another 300 meals, we'll take another $20 off that 300 meal supply, which is pretty amazing. We've never done that before. And that bonus buy, if you are like a lot of people and you love these and you drink them every day, it's so funny, it's like the perfect thing because it's affordable. They're delicious. This is, I've been on those weight loss programs where you buy their food and you eat their meals, and it totally worked. I lost 20 pounds on those ones. But then the minute I started eating regular food again, those pounds, boom, they came right back on.
For the cost of one of those meals,
exactly,
you're talking about, and some of them aren't all that low calorie, you're talking about 10 of these meal replacements. And that's why I found it remarkable how expensive the typical meal replacement is that contains lower levels of vitamins, lower levels of minerals, that doesn't contain the same high quality non-GMO protein that we put in this product, and doesn't contain the rich flavor we put in this product. But let me just read some of the science, because I think a lot of folks just think that it has to be complicated in terms of losing weight. Weight loss it's one of those total paradoxes, total contradictions in life. It's one of those things that is so difficult to do, but in reality, it's so simple to understand. But we often say in life, some of the simplest things are the most difficult things to accomplish. So that's one of the things about weight loss. It's simply, then I was just exchanging emails with a friend of mine. I was just telling Colleen before the show. I have a friend that every single latest weight loss craze, he's sending me an email. What about this? What about that? What about this? With this latest research or things attached. So I sent him this whole long email back saying, Eric, I just said who was. There's a new revelation. I have made the discovery. I sound like Dr. Oz now. I have identified the miracle weight loss system. I've identified the entire solution to weight loss. And it has to do with a part of our body that we've ignored for decades. And it's an unbelievable thing. It's right beneath our nose. It's unbelievable. And then I continue a little further down in the email and I say, it's our mouth. So it's not about miracle this or miracle that. It's really about controlling what we put in our mouth, which sounds simple, but probably the most difficult thing a human being has to master, because part of our genetic blueprint is we better feed our mouth or we don't survive. So what this meal replacement is all about is giving you a low-calorie, great-tasting, the feeling that you're giving your body the feeding that it needs, but also doing it in a way that's supporting your weight loss goals. And
okay, I want to show everybody one thing real quickly.
Okay, and then I want to go to the science.
They're telling me over 90% of the people ordering are getting this big one. I want you to see, I want to break this down for you. This is the large 300 meal. Just the Secure alone is $344 if you're doing the 300 meals. The Secure by itself, with nothing else, you'd be spending this much money normally. HSN price, $344. Now, remember, you're also getting energy and fat metabolism factors. You're getting 300 capsules of that. That's a $100 product. We sell that for $99.83. You're getting it basically for free, no charge. You're also getting the cookbook. This is a brand new cookbook. Brand new, all new recipes. That alone is a $19.90 value, right? So you're looking at $464. Now, the shipping and handling on this would be almost $25 because these are huge. Let's not forget here, you are getting 3 of these. Plus, you're getting the energy, fat metabolism, and you're getting the book.
I was wrong, actually. The 300 count weighs over 15 pounds.
It has to.
It weighs over.
Feel this.
We're shipping 15 pounds to you for free. And again, if you take out, even if you use the special purchase price on energy and fat, like the special anniversary pricing on that, and even if you ignore the cookbook, you're still talking about 40 cents, I think a little under 40 cents per meal in the 200 or 300 meal supply. So typical meal replacements are $3, $4, $5, especially when you look at the vitamin content, the mineral content, the non-GMO soy, all of the things that we do so well with this product. You'd think it would be the most expensive meal replacement, not the least expensive and the lowest calorie in the world.
And one thing I did want to point out, too, if you are doing the large one, because most of you are, I want to remind you, there's a couple ways you can order it. You could get one of each flavor. You can get a chocolate, a vanilla, and a coffee. You can get all chocolate, all vanilla, all coffee. I'll have Stephen check for me. I would venture to bet most people are choosing where you get 100 of each. Why not?
Actually, surprisingly,
what's
people
the most
have
popular,
favorites.
chocolate?
Oh, when we looked at this before, a lot of people, last time, they'd get 300 of the vanilla and 300 of the chocolate, or 300 of the vanilla and 300 of the coffee, because they had two favorites. So everybody kind of does their own thing. The reason why I did that special discount on the second, if you bought a second 300, is because so many people last year got the second 300. I thought we should give them something special for having done that.
Oh, and also with the 200, may I remind you, you get to pick 2 flavors with the 200. So you can do chocolate vanilla or one. You can do all one flavor of the 200, or you could do chocolate vanilla, vanilla coffee, chocolate coffee.
Exactly.
It's up to you. So you've really given this a lot of thought. I mean, you really want to be sure you gave us every possible option, the best possible value. That's what's happened here today.
I've been doing meal replacements for over 20 years. This is the latest and greatest evolution of the meal replacement. And the meal replacement doesn't evolve based upon my interests. The meal replacement evolves based upon the science and your requests. So the reason why we're focused on these 3 flavors, if you look at all the flavors of meal replacement we make, 90% of the orders are in chocolate, vanilla, and coffee. So by focusing on these 3 flavors, we get to make this unbelievably affordable. And the one question I'm always asked, because we do these Today Specials in January, I'm asked if we do some cheaper version of it because the price is so much less. The answer is no. This is the same version that we do throughout the year. It's just... And literally, when we do this, we're talking about hundreds of thousands of pounds of meal replacements that we're making. So the efficiency that comes with moving that volume through my facility is what enables us to do this special event. And we only do it once a year, and it's right now. But I really wanted to read some science, because the science on meal replacements is just so exciting. And I think everybody wants to confuse people and think that you need to stand on your head and do all sorts of crazy things to lose weight and take these magic supplements. No, it's not magic supplements. It's just finding the magic within yourself to change what you eat. That's the only magic in weight loss, is it's between our brain and our mouth. And we got to get them working together to achieve the goals. But this is from Nutrition Journal, a very respected journal. Meal replacement shakes have been studied extensively for both medical and public health efforts to combat obesity. Meal replacement shakes represent an important strategy in combating the worldwide epidemic of obesity due to their simplicity and convenience. Meal replacement simplifies the weight loss regimens by replacing 1 or 2 meals a day with a product of defined nutrient and caloric content. Ours, I'm sure you won't find one richer in nutrition, better tasting, and you won't find one lower in calories. And the lower in calories it is, that's the measure of your weight loss. Nutrition Journal, evidence has shown that dietary interventions utilizing meal replacements result in greater weight loss, better compliance, that means easier to stick to it, are more likely to ensure adequate intake of essential nutrients. I suspect people using my meal replacements probably get more vitamins and minerals than they've ever gotten before, unless they were taking my multivitamin, and demonstrate higher satisfaction and lower dropout rates compared to other diets.
I believe it.
So
it's easier.
These are all the metrics of what is weight loss success. That's exactly what the Nutrition Journal is talking about. This is from another respected journal, the Annals of Nutrition and Metabolism. Recent studies have shown that meal replacement regimens are safe and are associated with greater weight loss than individualized diet plans. Greater weight loss than those individualized diet plans.
I believe that.
It has been suggested that diets containing soy protein may further accelerate weight loss. That is why we use non-GMO soy protein.
Nice.
Nutrition Journal. Results of our previous research, as well as that of others, demonstrate the safety and efficacy of meal replacements for weight loss and weight maintenance among overweight and obese individuals. Increasingly, meal replacement diet plans have been demonstrated to provide safe, effective, sustainable weight loss and have also been shown to yield significant improvements in health outcomes, meaning that not just losing weight, but getting healthier at the same time. Nutrient-rich, portion-controlled meal replacements are a strategic tool that may assist dieters as they navigate the obesogenic, that means our world that tends to easily generate weight gaining, obesogenic, making us obese, environment by providing a convenient alternative to oversized, high-fat, high-sugar, high-carb, empty caloric choices. Obesity Research, another medical journal, providing a structured meal plan with liquid meal replacements is an effective treatment for obese subjects. Long-term maintenance of weight loss with meal replacement improves biomarkers of disease risk, meaning the numbers doctors look at to look at your disease risk. Meal replacements help with those as well. So that about sums up the science on meal replacements.
Yeah. It's exciting. I mean, it really, you know what, it makes sense. I remember years ago when you first started talking about this, and Andrew was like, it's just math. It's just math.
If you can balance your checkbook,
that's it.
You understand weight loss.
If you can figure out how to eat less calories. And the greatest part about this is that, and Andrew wouldn't suggest this, but this is the truth, is that if you did nothing different, if you did everything exactly the way you're doing it now, but took one meal out of the equation and did this instead, everything else stayed the same. You exercise, whatever you're doing now for exercise, you keep it the same. Whatever you eat for dinner, you keep it the same. Whatever you're doing right now, you keep everything the same, except instead of one meal, your breakfast or your lunch, one meal, you do this instead. If that's all you do, you will lose weight because you will be taking in fewer calories. And that adds up. I mean, as we, get those calories out of our diet, we start to see those pounds come off. And then what's kind of fun is that the more you do it and you see it works, the more you'll want to do it and the more you're going to want to be healthier. So I really think that that's one of the reasons it really works, because so often it's such an effort. I've been on diets where you have to do a special, you have to go to the grocery store, buy special foods and special food prep, and it's a hassle. This is a piece of cake. No, but also, it's so easy.
But also the constant, whatever you want to call it, the constant vigilance, the constant discipline, the constant sense of sacrifice that can be a weight loss program. It's just difficult. As I said before, it might be the simplest thing to understand that certainly if we all stopped eating less, then, of course, just going back into the 1960s, before portions became out of control, weight loss was about half the issue it was today. Probably, if we're almost 40% obese and almost over 70% overweight, you go back into the 1960s, it was probably half of that. And that's basically the change in portions over the last few decades. So if we could simply get control of what we put in our body, that's obviously the key. But that's incredibly difficult to do, as they said in that chart, this obesogenic environment. We live in a world that's just, we're drowning in abundance, that the food suppliers think they're doing us a favor by giving us more and more and more. And our genetic blueprint is to consume that more and more. So this product is designed, and that's why meal replacements work, because they keep you out of harm's way. When you replace that meal, how much easier is that than having to prepare that meal and make sure that it's the appropriate caloric content, the appropriate composition? Sure, if you could do that, that's great, but it's incredibly difficult to do. What I was going to do is mix a few of these up. Good. Because what we did with this, we just didn't decide to make a meal replacement that was going to taste good, which it does. More abundant use of flavor than any other meal replacement. I think the most common, and it's not really a complaint, commentary, is that the flavor might be too rich. What I say, great. You just get to dilute it. It goes longer. It's a better value. Better to have too much flavor than not enough flavor.
Exactly.
So it's truly rich in flavor. It's rich in vitamins and minerals, probably more rich in vitamins and minerals than any meal you might be eating. So it gives you the security of knowing you're getting the vitamins and minerals that you need. We use the same exact quality of vitamins and minerals that we use in our supplements. And then when you look at this, it's going to be simple to use. And the way I can sort of demonstrate how easy it is to use, what I'll do is I'll mix a couple of these up. And here's a scoop of vanilla I'll put in there. And then I'll put another scoop. So these are literally 2 meals, or I'll put another scoop. So we'll put 3 meals. 3 meals in there. And the reason why I'm doing that is just to demonstrate how soluble they are, how easy it is to mix them.
Now, you don't need a blender. Now, if you throw it in the blender, a lot of times that's what I love to do. I put it in the blender with,
for me,
little fruit or ice.
Actually, in the new book, we have probably a half a dozen smoothie recipes.
Oh, good.
So there's smoothie recipes in the book. But what I did here is to just show you how easy it is to mix. So each of those contains 3 meals. I'm probably just going to put in that's probably about 8 ounces of water. I'll do the same in the other. And you could already see it mixing. So it's not as though you just have protein sitting at the bottom there and it's not mixing at all. And you don't, maybe you do realize how unique that is, that it's very difficult to create a powdered meal replacement with all the protein and nutrition that's present here that's going to be able to mix without a blender. And mind you, I'm not putting this in 20 ounces or even 16 ounces, and this is 3 meals. So this is taking 3 of those meals and mixing it up, and then very simply, it's, as you could see, probably took at least 2 seconds to mix that.
I know, that's kind of amazing, really.
Yep.
And by the way, if you are still trying to debate here, we're showing you right now a vanilla, a chocolate. Remember, there's 3 flavors, vanilla, chocolate, or coffee. And you can do just one flavor, or if you're doing the big choice, you can do one of each flavor. That's the most popular. The all 3 choices in the 300 meal is the most popular. Yes. Most of you are choosing that. But also, I will point out, remember, everybody's getting energy and fat metabolism with this. Everybody's getting in the cookbook with this. So if you would like to try it, I would love to encourage you to say yes to it. Again, the fact that you are getting the chocolate, the vanilla, and the coffee, 100 meals of each is pretty great. And then you get the 300 of the energy, fat, metabolism as well. That's what most of you are choosing now. As a reminder, you can also do the 200 meals, and that is where you choose if you want chocolate vanilla, if you want vanilla coffee, or if you want chocolate coffee. So it's however you want to do it, whatever makes the most sense. But you're watching, Andrew's showing you, this is effortless. That's why even when you're traveling and on the road, you can be anywhere and mix one of these up so easily.
And what I just want, and I mixed, this was 3 meal replacements in this one glass. So, I mean, that's, to think that you could mix that without a blender, I mean, that's not normally what anyone would do. And you could mix it with non-fat milk, you could put it in what I'll usually do with vanilla is put it with frozen berries, a little bit of water, and secure. And then even add whey protein to it as well. But it's delicious.
So good. The chocolate, you could throw a banana in there. So yummy.
But you can see how creamy it is. I'm going to do the chocolate now.
Go for it.
No, I mean, these are absolutely delicious. I won't do the coffee now because the coffee...
Really, I want to make one.
Because the coffee is made with real coffee. And if I have the coffee now, it will keep me up. So if you want great coffee, real coffee in the morning, the coffee is made with real coffee. And I'll read some of the reviews now because in terms of flavor, in terms of ease of use, and you could even tell, it's like I'm salivating after using it. It's a delicious, delicious product.
You know what I like to do? I like to mix the chocolate and vanilla mixed together. So delicious. Or the chocolate and coffee together. Oh, yep. So amazingly good. Yum. Okay.
I mean, look at these.
I know, and that was with 3 scoops.
So I hope everyone realizes that, I mean, what you're seeing is the creaminess on the glass, but typically you'd be putting 1 scoop in 8 to 10 ounces or 8 to 12 ounces of water. And probably about 8 to 10 ounces of water, I put 3 scoops. And so it's something that delivers ease of use, it delivers great flavor, and it delivers the vitamins and minerals you want. I mean, in that glass alone, if we look at the nutrients here on this chart, vitamin C, each scoop, 100% of the RDA of vitamin C, 50% of the RDA of vitamin D3, vitamin E, 100% of the RDA, vitamin B1, 50% of the RDA. And as we go down, all the B vitamins, 50%, even biotin. B12, because of its importance in energy metabolism, our special protected B12, 200%.
You almost feel like you're cheating. You actually feel like you're being bad.
And I don't, until you get this home, and what's great when you buy a meal replacement elsewhere, it doesn't necessarily come with a complete money-back guarantee. But to get this home and to experience it, it is an opportunity. And I would often wonder, when you see the rates of obesity and overweight in this country, and there's some states where over 40% of the population are clinically obese, which is frightening. I always say the #1 risk posed to our society, our economy, our country, isn't from another country. It's from the fact that overweight and obesity in this country is going to bankrupt us. And what's wonderful about meal replacements in terms of overweight, in terms of obesity, it provides a simple tool, a scientifically established tool. It's also an affordable tool because we can't afford to check into some medically supervised weight loss place, even though that might deliver great results if we checked in there. We usually have families and jobs and it's a great expense, but to think of something that is actually, when you use it, you're probably going to save money because how many meals cost 50 or 60 cents? That's what this costs. So it actually is saving money.
A bottle of water is $1.
Oh, this costs,
right?
The meal replacement costs less probably than the bottle of water or the non-fat milk you might mix it with.
Exactly.
Yeah, or the yogurt you might mix it with.
I want to show you one more time what the choices are. We're so happy you're calling in. I can't wait. If you're trying these for the first time, you will love them. I'll tell you what, these are...
What's interesting, if you look at the 100 meal with 100 caps,
yes,
the if purchased separately price is $185
yes,
for 100 meals with 100 caps.
Yes.
The 300 supply today is basically, because that $185 would normally have shipping and handling.
You're right.
So basically today you're getting 300 meals, and just one day a year you're getting 300 meals for the price of 100 meals and 100 caps.
And then of course don't forget, you're also getting 300 caps of the energy fat metabolism, and you're getting the cookbook. But look, this is what the pricing would be. Here is the regular. If you were buying these items separately, look what's happening. This is one of the biggest savings we've ever even seen on a Today Special. You're saving $288. That's just amazing. And the best part is that you're going to see results with this. I mean, that's the key to this, is that it really works. There are thousands and thousands of reviews. There are over 3,000 reviews on these secure meal replacements on hsn.com. So there are thousands of perfect 5-star reviews. So try them, whatever your favorite might be. If you love vanilla, stock up on vanilla. Chocolate, go for the chocolate. The coffee, if you're a coffee drinker, if you love coffee, there's a little bit of caffeine in it. If you love coffee, do the coffee. What's fun about the 300 choice is you get one of each if you'd like, or you do all of one flavor. If you're doing the 200 choice, you get 2 flavors, whatever you're choosing, whatever you like. If you're chocolate vanilla, you can get chocolate vanilla. And then, of course, everybody gets the brand new cookbook. This is full of wonderful, inspired recipes that are healthy and delicious. My favorite thing about Muriel's recipes, you don't feel like you're eating diet food. You are eating decadent, amazing, delicious, flavorful, yummy food. So that's what I love about it. You know, sometimes when you think, oh, a healthy cookbook, and you're gonna feel like you're eating bird food. This is not that. This is, the food is so incredibly yummy and delicious. So it's just, and again, that's part of this offer tonight. It's a great way to get your new year started. And if you have family members, teenage sons, teenage daughters, a spouse, anybody that needs to lose weight, that's why 300 meals sounds like a lot, but you know what? It's really not. I mean, you're going to use these. You're going to drink these.
And what I want to show you, I'm going to finish the vanilla here.
Mm-hmm.
And I mixed this about 10 or 15 minutes ago. And it's 3 scoops in about 8 or 10 ounces of water. And the most amazing thing is it will not have settled out. I didn't stir it again. I'll just finish this, and you'll see that there's nothing on the bottom of the glass.
That is pretty amazing. He put 3 big scoops, which really you only need 1. But that just helps to show us how... I mean, that's really, it's real. I've never seen a meal replacement like this. There's nothing else like this.
Triple serving in water, mix it with a spoon, takes whatever, 10, 15 seconds to mix with a spoon, and it doesn't settle out even if you let it sit there for 15 minutes. Not like lumps like concrete that end up the typical that you would gag on. So you don't have to have a blender. But with a blender, these things you could do magical things with a blender. Throwing in, as we always do at home, frozen fruit, bananas. Muriel oftentimes will put in something like almond butter or peanut butter. You could do all sorts of delicious things.
Yummy.
But I was going to read some testimonials. Haven't read any. I'll try to read some tomorrow.
Great.
But the reviews on this are just amazing. These aren't testimonials. These are just reviews. Changed my life. For 3 months now, I have been using Secure as a meal replacement 2 times per day. I have the vanilla. I mix it with non-fat Greek yogurt. Eat it or add a little cinnamon with the Secure Greek non-fat yogurt combo.
That sounds good.
And use it as a dip with apples. It tastes great even when just mixed with non-fat milk. By using this 2 times per day and eating clean, no sugar, low carb, low fat, etc., I've lost 27 pounds. Very pleased with this product.
Yay!
Thanks, Andrew. Finally, a meal replacement that works. I've been using this product for about a month, and I've lost 10 pounds. These drinks are filling and delicious. Not only that, but they mix well. At 51 years old, I have been struggling to lose the middle-age spread. Now I am seeing results. Nothing even comes close to this product. I feel better, and I'm starting to look better. I'm signed up for AutoShip and plan on staying with this product. Thank you. That's from Martha.
Excellent,
Martha. The best meal replacement around. I love Secure. It has changed my life. I'm 24 years old, and I'm 4 feet 10 inches tall. I gave birth to twins 4 years ago and gained 100 pounds.
Aww.
Because of this product being so convenient and so delicious, I'm back to my original weight of 95 pounds. From Judy. And
she lost 100 pounds.
We don't tend to brag about these sorts of things, but there are lots of amazing results. The best thing I ever did for me I purchased Coffee Secure for the first time 18 months ago, and I've had a shake for breakfast, which I used to skip, and one for lunch or a snack. I've lost over 50 pounds, and the best part is I've kept it off and love the taste. Honestly, I love this shake. It is a great source of vitamins that I normally would not get. If you love a Frappuccino, you will love this shake from Lisa.
She's right.
Too good to be healthy, but it is healthy. Coffee is the best. While my husband drinks the fancy coffee shop drinks for 500 calories, I drink mine for hundreds less calories. These are all under 70 calories.
Right.
Outstanding. Andrew, don't ever stop making these. I've incorporated these drinks with a healthy lifestyle of eating and exercising and have lost 53 pounds.
Wow, these are exciting.
And it's non-denominational. Whatever your dietary needs might be, you could integrate this into the plan that works for you. I've lost 30 pounds since I started using energy and fat metabolism factors, which comes with each.
Yep.
And a Secure Complete Meal Replacement from Angie.
Great.
Love it. I couldn't live without the Coffee Secure. I have it every morning. Also, I really like the Vanilla Secure. I add it to my fruit smoothies. Divine. These two are my absolute favorite flavors so far. Since I've been on Secure, I've lost 15 pounds, and it has been both delicious and painless.
See, that's the trick.
Yep.
Painless.
Lost 18 pounds in 3 months. I've changed my eating habits because of this product. It satisfies, keeps my energy up, and is easy to use. I got the chocolate, mix it with yogurt, ice, and a splash of water, whip it in my blender, and I am off to work. Also good for an evening snack. I am anxious to try more flavors. Thanks, Andrew, from JJ in California. Amazing. I've never written a review. However, I have to say that after starting this, I have lost 25 pounds. It is a commitment that you must make, and I have found that by adding fruit to my shake, I'm not still hungry as I was with other weight management products. Plus, you can add fruit and yogurt, and it's still barely 100 calories or so. 2 a day and a sensible meal, and I'm feeling and looking better than I have in a few years. My sugar and carbohydrate cravings have all but disappeared, and I cannot be happier with my results. Thank you, Andrew, for a great product. Secure is the best. For health reasons, I needed to drop some weight. By drinking Secure 2 or 3 times a day, I lost 20 pounds, and my doctor was extremely happy. Secure allowed me to cut my caloric intake while keeping my nutritional requirements at an acceptable level so that I did not get hungry or sick. This product is fantastic, and the flavors are great. Best product around. Nothing compares. I've gagged down some pretty awful stuff starting in the late 60s. Thought I died and went to heaven when Andrew came online with Secure. Coffee is my favorite. Start every morning with 8 ounces of milk, 1 egg, 2 scoops of Secure, a quick whiz in the blender. If something has to go in life, it will be my cell phone, cable, or any other thing I consider a necessity before I give up Secure.
Wow.
Thanks, Andrew, from Linda in California. Love it. I've tried other meal replacements and have not found any that have the quality of taste and ingredients that Secure has. It mixes easily with almond milk or coconut milk or water. There isn't that gritty aftertaste you get with some other products, and I highly recommend it for either weight loss or a fast and easy meal replacement when you're on the go. Even if you just want to cleanse the beginning of the year. We'll do one more here. Have my cake and eat it too. And remember, these are unsolicited reviews of a product that is a weight loss product. And they're raving about its flavor. Wow, this meal replacement is excellent. I've tried others in the past and never find the desire to finish the product, let alone reorder. Thank you, Andrew. This supplement gives us the things we need when we know we are not eating healthy. I find myself craving these drinks. I think a larger size would be wonderful. That's what we're doing for this Today Special.
There it is. And wow, with over 6,200 already out the door. If you'd like to stock up, this is the time to do it. You heard some of those reviews. These are people that are taking the time to share their results, because you will see results with this. And I like so many people talk about the fact if you've ever tried other protein shakes, and I've tried tons of different protein powders, protein shakes, and they are not tasty. They don't have that creaminess. These are like a malt. This is like a shake. These are yummy. These do not feel like this gritty, weird, healthy thing that you're having to force yourself to drink. This is a treat. You will look forward to it, hot or cold. I have to go back there. The chocolate in this cold winter weather we're having, the chocolate is so yummy hot. Same with the coffee. Drink it hot or cold. They are so delicious. The vanilla, a lot of us love our vanilla because we can play with that. I love the vanilla. You throw, I put like a half a banana in there, and when you throw it in the blender, it's like literally like a banana shake. so delicious. You'll have fun making up your own recipes. Throw some strawberries in there, whatever you have on hand. Or just, again, and you can use almond milk, coconut milk, you can use regular skim milk, you can use water, whatever you have. That's what's fun about it. Even the vanilla is really yummy with a little bit of orange. Throw some orange in there. It's like a dreamsicle. So whatever you want to do, you'll have more fun playing with these, trying out your own recipes. But the best part is that you do crave them. I will say, you look forward to this, and it is guilt-free. So instead of a candy bar, you do this. Instead of lunch, you do this. And then suddenly, you get on the scale, and the pounds are coming off.
You mix the chocolate with non-fat milk. You'll swear you're drinking a liquid candy bar.
Yes.
And what I tried to emulate when I created that, when I was a kid, my parents would get upset because I'd mush my chocolate ice cream in a bowl until it was liquid, and then I just drink it. It was sort of, I still
like a little shake.
I still like to do that as an adult. But so what it's designed to taste like, and when you look at those shakes from those fast food restaurants or those expensive coffee shakes, just because this is less than 70 calories doesn't mean we can't emulate those flavors. And we successfully did so. That's why the reviews, I have stacks of reviews here that just deal with taste. Not weight loss even, but just taste. That are saying this is the best meal replacement they've ever had. It's the best tasting thing that they absolutely look forward to having it. They crave it. So isn't that what you would hope you would say about a meal replacement? That usually when you think about a meal replacement, it's like, oh gosh, I really don't want to have that. I'd rather eat a meal. But imagine where your meal replacement is something that you look forward to having more than you would have that meal. And imagine if it costs less than the meal, so you save money. Imagine that its calories are so low that it makes such a difference in your caloric intake that it delivers even more weight loss. Imagine that it fits into whatever healthy diet plan you need because it's low in sugar, low in carbs, it has no saturated fat, it has no trans fats, it contains no cholesterol. It's even low in sodium if you're watching your sodium because you might have high blood pressure, things like that. So it's really designed to be embraced by everyone. And when you add to the fact that, yes, soy protein is the best protein if you look at the clinical science in terms of weight loss, but unfortunately, most of the soy protein-based weight loss products or meal replacement plans use genetically modified soy protein. Ours, of course, is non-GMO, non-genetically modified, so we make sure we do everything right. Plus, the levels of vitamins and minerals in this product don't look like a meal replacement. They look like a mini multivitamin because ultimately I want to make sure that not only are you getting the lower calories and a filling, nutritious, satisfying meal, but I want to make sure you're getting the nutrients that are essential to support your weight loss goals and to support your best health.
Yeah, and a lot of people, it's funny, do them even if you just want to maintain your weight. They do that just because they're so delicious. They're so healthy. They're so much better for us.
I often will talk to people about these, and they say they keep using them even though they're obviously at their ideal weight. And I say, it's really it's designed to be a serious weight loss product.
Yeah.
It's low in calories. It's designed to be a serious weight loss product. But they say they don't care. They just love the flavor. So when they use it, maybe they're not as careful about what they add. But even at our house, if we throw caution to the wind, put a handful of blueberries in, a half a banana in, put a scoop of, say, almond butter in, and some maybe a little bit of non-fat milk or yogurt, whatever it might be, we still can't get that meal replacement much beyond 200 calories. So because what you start with this meal replacement is so low in calories, but so rich in flavor, it gives you the creativity to make it work no matter what your taste profile or desires might be. And when the science talks about why these work, they work because they're simple, convenient, flexible, low in calories, predictable nutrition. So we do that better than anyone else has ever done it in all of the meal replacements you get out there. And best of all, I could argue why this is by far and away the finest meal replacement in the world. And I've looked online, and I have not found a meal replacement that's even close to the price of this one. So it's also the least expensive.
And then don't forget, basically for free, you're getting energy and fat metabolism. This is an amazing product. We could talk for an hour about this product.
If you just want the best ginseng product, And because what we do with this product is we give you all the nutrients that are related to or essential for fat-burning metabolism, but then we give you the botanicals that have been used for literally for thousands of years to support energy level. It has low levels of caffeine-related alkaloids, the caffeine-related alkaloids that have been long respected in supporting our weight loss goals from green tea and from guarana. Not from coffee, from green tea and from guarana. So it's a product that I've also had out available for almost 20 years. And again, it's the highest evolution of that product. So you get that product, which is our most popular energy and most popular supportive product in terms of achieving weight loss goals. And you take it only if you're doing the right things. And for me, I take that product not to support my weight loss goals. I take it because every time I go out for a run or a bike ride, I want to do my very best. And that means supporting optimum energy metabolism. And most people don't think about it. But you have the same thing, an elite marathoner, when they go out and run a race, they want to burn fat. That's high-octane fuel, and they want to burn it as efficiently as possible. If you want to lose weight, you want to burn fat. You want to burn it as efficiently as possible. Who thought that someone who wants to lose weight, wants to lose 50 pounds, has the exact same metabolic goals as someone who wants to break the world's record in a marathon? But we do, and that's why it's called energy and fat metabolism factors, because that is the same biochemistry in all our cells.
Yeah, because isn't it true that even if you are exercising, you're not guaranteed to be burning fat, right? Burning fat is a very complex thing.
Especially when you consider the way most of us eat. Unfortunately, the cheapest calories, especially when our society went to non-fat, and frankly, fat is not the culprit. Fat is not the problem in terms of what we eat. The sugars and carbohydrates we consume really are the problem. And what happens is we all go on a metabolic sort of kind of a, what do you want to call it, a roller coaster that's really sugar and carbohydrate driven. So unfortunately, that becomes a problem the way we eat and what we do. It's a little hard to encourage our body to kind of trust us to burn that fat that's stored in our body, because it would rather burn the sugar that's floating around in our circulation or more readily available stored glycogen and things like that. So that takes a little convincing, and that's also what energy and fat metabolism factors is all about. That's also what soy protein, the non-GMO soy protein Insecure is all about, that we're trying to convince our body to give up its savings account. And that savings account that it's saving for a rainy day, that's just stored body fat on our body. We give it all of the wrong chemical messages. And what we try to do here is to switch those chemical messages to give it the security to go ahead and be willing to give up that stored body fat. Because hopefully we're making the proper changes in our diet, in our activity level, and making sure that we use a meal replacement to make it easier and more consistent, more systematic to change what we consume.
And remember, you're getting that product for free. You're not paying for that, because as a reminder, for example, the vast majority of you of that little clicker, people are ordering 300 meals. 300 meals
By the way,
$344.
The 300 meals supply, which kind of is a little, we expected it to be very popular, but it's about, I think it's about 2/3 of the orders of the 300. So if you look at the 300 and the 200, we're talking about 80% of the orders pretty much of the 300 and 200.
For sure.
And then what we did, and I haven't mentioned this much.
This is a $100 item right there, just the energy fat
just
metabolism.
The energy fat alone is a very, very popular item.
Right.
So, but if I just wanted to also mention, for anyone getting a second 300 supply, if your friends are getting together and ordering 2 together, the second one isn't $199. The second one is $179.
Exactly.
So
we've never done that before.
Never done that before. So it literally is less than 60 cents a meal. If you remove the cost of the energy and fat metabolism factors, it becomes around 30 cents a meal. So with typical meal replacements being a few dollars, I'm almost embarrassed saying how affordable mine is. But it doesn't. Get it home. You'll open the container. These containers are open. If the container was open at the other side of the desk counter here, I could tell you what container was open. That's how rich the flavor is. You'll get it home. It's whether it's chocolate, vanilla, coffee.
Yeah, we could be blindfolded.
And you'd know exactly what it is. So it's rich in flavor. You'll love it. And
did you
say
the chocolate? You put like several different types of chocolate in the chocolate. If you're a chocolate person, 6 different types of chocolate in the chocolate.
To achieve that great, rich, like not super dark, but not milk chocolate, right in that happy medium where it's not bitter, but it gives you that rich chocolate flavor that when you mix it with non-fat milk or yogurt, again, you'll swear you're drinking like melted chocolate ice cream. It's just, they're all designed to be delicious. They're designed to be satisfying. Non-GMO soy protein, high levels of vitamins and minerals.
How do you make them so creamy?
Well, there's also a bit of fiber in there as well. So, and also the way we go about, because everything is designed to be soluble and not just typically what protein does is just clump up and suspend. These are designed to be soluble. So when you're mixing all of these wonderful, well-planned soluble ingredients, they actually create a wonderful natural texture.
They do.
And that's why, I mean,
that's one of the reasons, honestly, they're so satisfying, is just they're so creamy and delicious. They don't taste healthy. You know what I mean? It doesn't taste like you're drinking a diet drink at all.
We'll go talk about the essential one in a moment. I'll have had 6 of these because I mixed 3 in each one. But I wanted to show again, about 45 minutes ago, we made this chocolate. Right. And what I'll do is I'll finish it, and I have not stirred it for 45 minutes. Typical drink would be a disaster. What you'll see is this drink is totally stays in solution.
Yeah. I mean, that's the best part about this, is that there is not another product like it. And, you know, we all want to lose weight.
There it is.
I mean, you know, everybody wants to be healthier. We all make the commitment. It's a new year. We want to do it. But without the proper tools, it's impossible unless we change something and start doing something different. And sometimes if we make it too challenging for ourselves, that's when we end up giving up. If we make it too hard. This is so easy. I really honestly believe that's why it works, and that's why those of us that do it, we stay with it. Because it's just so, it's easy. You set us up for success here.
When it comes to weight loss, our life depends on it. Our society depends on it. It is the single greatest risk of dying in our society now. It's surpassed smoking, is overweight and obesity. Whether it's the weight on our joints that will cause us to have issues with our joints as we get older, obviously the issues with hypertension, high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes, heart disease, stroke. These are all things that are related to our